You already know what it is. Let's get it. Time to get it cracking. Oh, hold on. There we go. What's up? What's up? You already know what it is. It's your boy MP back at it again with another one, another heater, another banger. You feel what I'm saying? So today we really just talking about the market and the opening of yesterday. Really, because today is Monday technically. Yesterday was Sunday. The market just opened, so we're referring to yesterday market opening. We're just gonna take a view at the market, see what I see. Yesterday I did miss that trade, unfortunately. I guess it really wasn't unfortunate because as my trading plan say, I don't even really supposed to be trading on Sundays. But the crazy thing is, like Sunday night, like the market moves pretty crazy, which is ridiculous. Well, at least the pair that I trade, it moves at like on like Monday, maybe like Monday morning, like real early. But either way it go, I didn't get in on it. It ended up moving the direction that I wanted it to go in. It is what it is. Again, I'm reflecting on last week because last week I had a terrible week. I didn't follow my trading plan at all. This week has to be better. I have to work on some things again because the market's moving on days that I didn't want to trade, but it's moving like, it's kind of moving the way that I wanted it to go, or the ways that I want it to go. It moves like, it seemed like it moves those directions on a day that I don't want to trade. So I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. I can't really time the market because the market does what it wants to do whenever it wants to. But the thing I can really say is that I could get better at maybe like my entries, which is entering the trade, just looking for a better entry, I guess, at this point, making sure that I get in instead of getting in too early to the point where it still takes me out of the trade, which is very irritating in my point of view because it happens so much. But either way it go, right now I'm driving, as you can see, but when I get to my destination, I am gonna pull up the market in the computer just to show you guys what I'm referring to. FYI, do not drive and do a video. Don't drive and text. It's very dangerous. And yeah, you just don't want to do that. You feel me? So be safe out here in technically in Michigan. So you right now, you know what it is. It's January and it's snowing pretty bad. I'm actually about to show you the road before I make it to my destination. It's pretty bad out here. It hasn't been snowing for the longest, I swear. I thought it was about to be like no snow for the whole year. Well, for like the beginning of the year, but it changed its mind. It's looking real ishy out here. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get it. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be right back. You can see right now, you can see these roads. You can see Pontiac. Ooh, I just said where I'm from. Feel me? Yaktown, stand up. These roads are bad. This is how I get in January. So everybody be safe. Everybody be careful. January through February, December a little bit. So if you think about moving to Michigan, just believe that you're gonna be dealing with it. You feel me? Then get it. Sir, your boy is back. So as you can see, I did make it from my destination. Well, I did make it to my destination. And yeah, it's time to get it in, you feel me? On to another day. I'm about to pull up this market. Again, we trading pair GDP, USD, Forex pair, currency pair. And yeah, we're about to take a look at this market, and we just about to see, what I was referring to back in the car, the previous video. Like you can see, as of right now, I'm still not gonna even be in this trade. As you can see, like it would be like a clear coat. Like, man, you could get in this trade, like you would have capitalized this and that. This is what it's doing right now. It's going down. Yeah, I would have, but my intuition right now, I don't want to just get in the market right now. I'm seeing this big ass bearish market right now. Well, I'm in the 30-minute time frame as well. I'm seeing this, bearish direction that is forming. I don't want to get in. I feel like if I got in right now, I would have got in too late at this point, because you might be wondering, what is this right here? You see, I set a trend line right here. What happened? As you can see, try to make it a little better. It looks like ish. But yeah, as you can see right here, yesterday I did draw this trend line from this point to this point down here. It was like literally right about right here. It completed on top of the trend line. But as you can see, if I would have got in right here and it would have had raised up, and it could have stopped me out if I wouldn't have brought the stop loss up higher. But either way it go, it would have took me out of the trade, and it would have like punctured all the way down like it just did. So I guess I didn't get in a trade for a reason yesterday, knowing if I would have put my stop loss where I probably would have put it at, which would have been, because right here it started yesterday right here. 5 came up. As you can see right here, it looked like it wanted to continue, from the last week trend. As you can see, I have all of this still drawn up. Either way I go, it was about right here when I decided to take a look at the market yesterday, and I'm like, let me just draw this trend line, because I see that it was kind of forming some type of like, nice little bounce or whatever. I drew the trend line, and as you can see, like around here where the cursor is at, in this area, it just didn't go well. You feel what I'm saying? It just punctured through here. As you can see, it made a clear doji right here, and that second candlestick right here just kind of continued from down there. You might be wondering why you got all of these, so let me zoom it out for us to just double check to see like what am I looking at. So again, I drew these boxes to represent the major key areas that I feel that it should that these are like the major key areas like that is stopped there in previous, and just haven't went to touch back in those areas. These lines right here, that the solid red lines, these are just lines that these are kind of like the minor, maybe like the the littler key levels. Not really saying that it's nothing wrong with that, because as you can see right here and right here, these levels are still relevant, and they tend to stop right here. So we are in a daily time frame. As you can see, it completely busted straight through. As you can see from a previous, you can go back from our videos like last week. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna go down, and somehow, after trading a whole year, I still deal with the problem with changing my direction. So I have to make sure I zoom out every time I guess I enter a trade. I be so confident and so ready to get in the trade because I see a trend coming, and it be like that sometimes. You just can't be like a fool's rush in for gold. Like, you can't do that. You have to like be patient. So really, I'm just working on my patience, and sometimes I could be too patient and miss the whole trade. So it's a learning lesson for sure. But either way it goes, I'm taking it one day at a time. And I got my whole life to be trading, and I'm gonna continue to trade throughout my whole journey in my life. So I got time to learn from my mistakes. No, I'm not trying to be 5-year in trader and still don't know how to profit or anything, because no, that's not true. I've profited a couple times, but as you can see, I've lost my money again right back. So really it's just coming up with a consistent strategy and or a nice consistent view of the setup, that you could take that risk with, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm really working on, just working on that setup and working on trying to make sure when I take my trade that they be official, and I'm not rushing into it. I'm not just guessing. I'm taking my time and stuff. So either way it go, again, back to the market, make sure y'all take y'all time. And if you see it's already just kind of made its move already, don't try to rush in because you think it's gonna go even further, because it may go down further or it may go up further. But make sure you zoom out to the different time frames to look at it, to make sure that what your eyes are not deceiving you. Because again, I've been through, you know, situations and or predicaments that, you know, I'd have rushed in after looking at a 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, not looking at a bigger time frame to see that it's just forming the bottom half of the candlestick of the fucking top half of the, you know. So, you know, you just you have to be patient in this game. I'm not saying I'm a professional, because I'm not a professional. I'm still a beginner, a year-end beginner, and I'm still learning, as you can see through this journey. Like, man, this guy looks like he'd never be profitable or this and that, and eventually I'm gonna keep going, and eventually I'm gonna be profitable. You know, that's a fact. But either way it go, you know, you gotta go through your ups and downs and your, you know, your steps. And yeah, I watch other YouTubers, and you know, I buy courses and stuff to help as well. And you know, they give out helpful information, but you can still, you know, you still gotta go through your journey and your experience through life to still understand it and feel where they're coming from, in order, you know, to be able to relate a little bit more, and or just already understand exactly what they talking about. Or, you know, you still got to go through some things in your life in order for you to even get to where you want to be, to how you want to be. You know, your mental game, you know, everything should be together. So by the time you get there, you know, you should be already on a level where you can't even, you know, nobody can even really fuck with you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm trying to get to, a point where, yeah, I done been through my downfalls, but I can't just sit here and just listen to somebody that's just saying some bullshit, because I done been through it a couple times. Like, yeah, I done lost money this way, I done won money this way. So it's like I be able to relate and be able to differentiate the bullshit from the good things, depending, you know, when I work through the shit myself, or when I just take my time and I learn this stuff. Like, I'm able to, you know, I feel like I'm able to make it further in life, at least in my point of stand. If anybody feel differently, you know, make sure you comment below and let a nigga know, you feel me? Because you know, I'm open to criticism and shit, opinions. At the end of the day, we for sure can chat it up in the comments. I ain't gonna even be mad at you, you feel me? But either way it go, back at it again. It's that as you can see, it has crossed one of those minor you know, minor what is it, ray? This is like a ray line. What is it? A horizontal ray. This is a horizontal ray, which is more of like a minor trend line in my point, or a minor, you know, key area in my point. Either way it go, as you can see, it did, you know, fluctuate around this area, consolidate. And you might be thinking, you got all these things, all these lines right here, it's looking very like, can't fucking see this and that. And yeah, that's fine and all, but as you can see, it did touch all of these areas and just kind of floated straight through them. But as we zoom down to the lower time frame, you see that it did touch those areas, and it may jumped around a little bit, consolidated, and which it did. As you can see, I zoomed down to a 4-hour time frame from the top all the way to right here last week that it came to. As you can see, it still collided all the way down. As you can see, it's still creating this amazing bearish, amazing bearish downfall. Again, show you in the lower time frame, but I was around this area when I was driving, and I seen, I'm like, oh man, look, it looks like it wants to retest this area eventually, maybe if I get in on a buy. And I'm happy I didn't get in on a buy. As you can see, I would have lost money, because my mind was thinking like, oh, it doesn't look like it's gonna continue this downtrend. But as you can see, if I zoom out, it's continuing this downtrend, like, and it's a major key level right here. And I'm wondering, you know, will it touch this? Like, will it continue to go down to touch this major key level? Well, as you can see, it has to eventually. Cause why does it always, like, that is weird. Like, that is the weirdest shit ever. If you ever start trading, you just start back testing or just looking at things in the past, like, you will see that it always touches the places that it has been in the previous. And it's fucking weird because, as you can see from right here, since it touched this major key area, it hasn't been back down that far. So I'm not saying that it will, I'm not saying that it won't, but it's a possibility. If it just breaks through here and it continues another week and a half, 2 weeks, it could possibly touch this major key area down here, this box. And that, I mean, that'd be weird. That'd be weird on my point. Not really, because it's not like I don't notice it. But the trick is you have to get in at the right time. You have to, be confident with your decision that you made at the time. Can't be, he's gonna do this, gonna do that, or this and that. No. As you can see, last week I had a terrible week and I lost money. Crazy thing is, the night last week, if you watch my last video, if anybody make it this far through the video, if you watch my last video, you will see that I was down and I took that trade. I was like, oh, I don't even know why I'm in this trade. I'm just wasting money, this and that. And it turns out that exact trade, I made all of my money back, started back from the 3,000 I had in the demo account. I started all the way back there and I was profiting like 4 cents. And guess what? I wanted to continue my wrongfulness in the fucking trading plan that I had. Like, I was not following it whatsoever. I took the whole Friday. I'm like, look, Friday is my days I'm supposed to be trading. I wasn't supposed to be trading on Thursday. I done profited, made all my money back. In my mind, like, yes, you made it back. Go ahead and keep making more money. Keep making more money. Why? Because shit, you want it. Like, it's a demo account. Just keep making more money. Like, so it's like I'm thinking in my head, like, yeah, yeah, of course, I'm supposed to be trading today. Let me just try to make some more money. It's not even real money. Like, what is you even doing? So I ended up getting in the trade, and it just started fucking plummeting, man. Oh my God. So right now I'm back in the negatives. I ain't gonna say I'm down like $200, $300 because no, I didn't have a lot size like that. I'm still trading with the mini lot. I believe that's a 0.10, 0.10 lot size. I believe that's a mini still. But either or no, that's not a standard. A one lot is the standard. So yeah, I believe I'm still in a mini or a micro. Mini lot size. Either way it go. Yeah, I got in that trade, man, and it was fucking terrible. I started losing money instantly. It was going the direction that I wanted it to. I take that back. It started going the direction. I didn't take the money out, and it went the opposite direction. Wow, why did I get in on Friday? That should have been the day I shouldn't even have traded. Why? Because the market's not, it's okay, it moves, but it doesn't always move in the way that you want it to. So you got to figure out the way. I have to figure out personally the way that it moves in my head. I have to move with it in the market. You feel me? So I have to react faster with the market, as well as when I make my decisions with the days that I trade on. So this is for sure a work in progress. Again, technically the second year in. When December come around, I'll be technically the second year in trading Forex. Congratulations for me. Congratulations for you, especially if you just tuning in. You done made it this far in the video. You done been watching through the previous videos. You done ran up the other video, the second video that it made it to 400, but all my other videos consolidating and standing still. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all you guys' help. Seriously, yeah, for everything. I ain't gonna lie. Just sticking with me this long. Even if you are subscribed, if you're not subscribed, it doesn't matter. Truly appreciate all y'all for tuning in and just watching my experience and/or journey and/or just rocking with me for real as a personal reasons. Just want to stay tuned, pocket watch or anything. Don't be pocket watching, but motherfucker, make sure you make some money too if you're gonna be doing all that. You feel what I'm saying? So luckily, again, as you can see on this market, let's get back to it. As you can see, it's starting to draw back up a little bit. This is an area that it tends to, if I wanted to draw a little box right here, it tends to smack on top of it. So luckily I did not get in that trade, because as you can see, it did go back down. Like right around this area, it did go back down, but as you can see, it's starting to kind of like, it hasn't even formed that top half of the candlestick. So I mean, it can continue going down, but at the same time, eventually it's gonna have to go back up to retest. So really, we just waiting around to see when is that time that, you know, it's gonna retest. Is it gonna touch this line and continue to go down, or is it gonna touch this line and get ready to retest, or is it gonna touch right here and continue to retest? You got like many of options that you could really go with at this point in time. Like, the market is so crazy, it gives you so many fucking options on how you could like do this. Like, you have to be correct with it though. That's the thing. Like, you have these options. Then it can do this, it can do that, it can do that. But which one is right? Are you gonna even get in? Like, that'd be my problem. Like, I could do this, I could do that, I could guess it, I could be right, I could be wrong, I could not guess, I could have dinner, scientific, all this and that. But did I even get in? Hell no, I ain't even getting. I'm looking stupid as hell. I ain't saying I'm looking stupid as hell, but I'm just out here just saying it's gonna do this and do that, and I'm just wasting time. Like, motherfucker, get in on the trade shit. But yeah, like, I'm just not gonna get in on here yet. I'm gonna wait it out a little bit. I'm just about to go ahead and set an alert right here, so when they do touch the top right there, you know, begin creating that top half of the candlestick, I'll be aware of, all right, zoom into a lower time frame, see what it's doing, stay up on a higher time frame, you know. So things I have to work on, that I know I have to work on, that you better know you gotta work on. You feel me? So you should, anybody that's watching this should be learning from my mistakes at this point. Like, just learn from my mistakes. Like, yeah, I'm a trash trader. Who gives a fuck? Like, in the next 5-10 years, if I'm still trash, then say something new. But other than that, like, shit, motherfuckers go to school and don't even get their degree. Motherfuckers go to school for 4 or 5 years and don't even pass. Motherfuckers go to school all their life and drop out in the middle of school. Like, what the fuck did you even complete? Like, what are you doing? So, this is class, and this is the beginning of the class. I'm literally starting from kindergarten all the way up to first grade. So I didn't just made it to a year. That's like technically first grade. So maybe about 12 years when I'm in 12th grade, I can see I better be advanced. If I ain't advanced in like 2000, like fucking 2040, no, that's like 20 years. Sheesh. If I'm not advanced in probably like 2035, then okay, you can talk shit, man. But other than that, then sheesh, y'all better learn something. Shit, y'all better learn not to do what I did, or y'all better learn something from somebody that's out here doing the right thing. Like, I can tell y'all some traders right now that's on YouTube for free, boy, that's teaching, you know, teaching that shit. Let me shout out, I can shout out my boy Swaggy C. I bought the course, fire course. Better tune in on it. It's for sure worth it. He did his thing on that. So shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to my boy Ty Lanier. Ty Millionaire. Ty, you know, Ty Lanier. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy, Doyle. He teach some good information as well. Forex trader. Good guy. I don't really know him personally, but I know that, you know, he gives out some pretty good information. Let me see. Jeremy Cash, Forex trader, go crazy. Better tune in to him. Shoot, you got, you know the other major YouTubers. No, you got the other major Forex YouTubers. You got you got Q Banks. You got this boy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it starts with D. Dizzy or something. Dog Code too. You know, he give out some. Both of them give out some real good tips, information. If you're ever looking for something better than what I give, offer, or anything, them boys, you know, go crazy. You got my boy Day Trader Addict, he go crazy. He be snapping. Shoot, you got FX Mama, you know, he do his thing, he go crazy. And I'm listening to people I don't even know, that I done just watched through the past on YouTube that's free, and, you know, give out informational, you know, notes. You got you got Danny FX shit, you got what's dog name? Daniel Savage. Who else you got? What's my man's name? They shout him out, Sean Lee and Astro FX. Them boys, you know, them boys even did their thing in the past. So it's like plenty of people on YouTube. You just gotta find out ones that's best for you. I done list off some that I done kept my eye on for a while, couple years now. or through my journey, and you know they helped me, so they might be able to help you if you just tune in on those videos and you know you just watch them from the beginning to the end. You know, shout out to all of them, even if they don't know me. I don't know y'all, but y'all helped me through my journey. So shout outs to y'all, and appreciate all y'all help. You feel me? So we'll keep going with this. Again, we had an hourly time frame, as you can see. This Fibonacci was useful if we was to just go ahead and do the little retest, which I don't got right now. Hit it with the boom. Watch that whole little thing. You can see that it jungled around this area. Boom, it did. Okay. Didn't do it, you know, it didn't stop here in the past, but it kind of bust through, as you can see right here, but it stopped right here in the past. So boom, you could have created a nice little small, this is like a, more of like, not even a mini, like, trend line, because it ain't. This is more of like, I guess if I was doing like, if I was in this trade, it would be considered kind of like a take profit. Not really a take profit, but a stop loss. So it's like, I will be able to see the lower highs and lower lows. This is just something that I drew up for myself. It can be useful, it can't be useful. I just be changing the colors, doing a little different shit, just trying stuff out. And that might be my problem, that I'm clogging it up. Like, I'm clogging the whole screen up. That might be the problem, but I don't think that's the issue at all. I don't think my indicators are clogging the screen up, because I only use two indicators. I believe I use the EMA, and I use the alligator. The Williams alligator. That's about the only two indicators that I use, and I barely use the EMA. I really just use the alligator, and alligator helps out partially. I don't use it all the time. You really use it to confirm that the direction of it's going, you know. Really, that's just what I really use it for. I don't really use it for too much or anything. Yeah, you can see that, you know, it's gonna cross the crosshairs, and you can use all of that, and it's gonna do, you know, it might work like that, but I haven't found it useful for me. So I use it the way that I find it useful for. Maybe I might work on it in my, you know, later on in the future, like, yeah, I can do this and that and that, work on it, and then, you know, show you guys later. But as of right now, yeah, I use it for one specific reason and one specific reason only. No, I'm just bullshitting. I don't even know that song. It's just crack. That's Niggas in Paris by Jay-Z and Kanye. Crack. As you can see right here, I did draw that. So it would have been like kind of like a lower high. So it would have been lower than this one. So boom, so you know, you just taking a profit and you just bringing the stop loss lower and lower and lower. So about time that it does continue to go up to about right here. So if I would have had my stop loss about right here, because it was lower, it was higher than all of these lows, and then, you know, it didn't take me out right here. It took me out right here, so I would still been technically in profit, because it ain't even stop all the way up there. So that's how that would have been used in my case. But without that being said, I'm actually going to delete these, because it's no use in my book right now. And I just moved something that wasn't supposed to be moved. Let's get that out of there too then. Anything that's moved that doesn't supposed to be moved is getting out of there. Yes, it is. As you can see, this is again something I drew last week. Man, let me zoom down to a lower time frame. This shit just looks ridiculous, because you see what I'm saying? So you could really, this shows how you could really call out a trade, and later on in the week, it goes in your direction. It just shows you, like, it's fucking, like, you could really smack the shit out yourself. Like, that's how crazy it is. So it's like you really missing something. It's like, what am I missing? Like, it really feel like you missing something. Like, damn, like, how is it doing this the same week? Like, do I need to wait on to the last day of the week or something? At the beginning of the week, do it just begins? Like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, this shit is really crazy. As you can see, 45-minute time frame, candles did get smaller. You can still see it's still going in that lower direction. Me, I see it starting to consolidate right here a little bit. I would draw a little box, but I don't even think that's necessary. It's starting to do a little something right here. Stand still, consolidate right here. This box is, you know, this wick is still lower than this, so I would say it's gonna continue that downtrend to at least stop around here to this, you know, minor key level right here, or at least around this 34,200 area. I'm guessing it could go back down there at least a little bit, but at the end of the day, it could be getting ready to stop and retest. Really, we just have to wait and check it out and see. That's why I didn't hop in this trade, because I wasn't confident. Me personally, I was not confident, and I'm happy I didn't, because again, I would have already had up here, like when I was in the ride, like I would have been like, man, it's about to retest, so I would have been tripping, bro, and I would have lost some cheese. So I'm happy I didn't. I'm happy I didn't. No, I'm happy. I'm not happy. I missed the whole trend right here. Like that, I would have fucking capitalized off that, but no. It's not even my day to trade, so I can't even talk. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 13. I can't even fucking like trade today. Like, so I mean, it didn't even matter anyway. But I mean, I guess next week I might just trade to see what if I could trade on this day. I'm gonna check to see on the days that I don't trade if I'm gonna trade those days. I could have done it this week, but I already missed a day, so it's like I can't even do it this week. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna start off next week. I'm gonna trade the days that I don't usually trade on my regular trading plan. I'm gonna trade the opposite days, see how that goes, and we gonna go from there. Cause I'll figure out the 2 days that I like to trade on, or I see that the days that it likes to move on, that's perfectly fine. But do you even know the days that you want to trade? Like, do you even know the days like that's matching up with your even like what you feeling? Like, damn, like I'm feeling like this, and that motherfucker do something else, and I'm getting in the trade. Like, what are you doing? So, you for sure, you know, this is a journey. Told you, stay tuned to my trading journey. You might learn some stuff, you feel me? You might not learn some stuff. If you don't learn nothing, there's other people out here that's teaching better than me. But if you are, thank you for staying tuned. And I hope you learned something, you feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. This game is crazy. You think the dope game crazy? No, this game is crazy. Better than the dope game, you feel me? You ain't even gotta need no product. You just need your little bit of cash. You need your trading broker. You need you the MetaTrader app, you feel me? You need you to you don't even need the computer. You can really just do it all from the phone. If you really just want to be honest, you can download the TradingView app for free in the App Store, or you could just even use the MetaTrader app that offers the whole chart on the app. I mean, that's beautiful too. I don't like the way it looks on there anymore. So I like the way TradingView looks. That's what my trading boss told me. This look better like that. So I looked on here and it looked better like that. That's why I'm gonna go to shit. But it's technically all free. The demo is free. You ain't gotta pay for much. So it's free to learn the skills. Really, you just gotta put it in motion. You feel me? Put it in motion in the ocean. You feel me? That's all that matters at the end of the day. And as you can see right here, even if I would have got in right here, like damn, like it's still continuing this downtrend. Man, you feeling it's too late, man. I ain't gonna say it's too late, but you should have got in up here. If you was feeling jumpy like that, I should have got in up there. But I didn't feel like I didn't already missed it, so I don't want to get in and just like, not make anything, because I can lose. I have a possibility of losing. At this point, if I'm not feeling confident about the trade, it's like a 50-50 chance. Like, you may or may not even make nothing. You may just like look stupid. So I'm taking a risk to look stupid. I should have just fucking tried the shit then, if that was the case. Shit, I'm just about to try this, just to see if I'm gonna look stupid. No. But as you can see right here, I be on this boy talking shit. I'm on a 15-minute time frame right here. It's still juggled. As you can see, it juggled all the way. So, as you can see, I don't even remember what video it was last week. But I drew this Fibonacci. I cleared the chart off. I drew this Fibonacci. I could have drew this Fibonacci. Let that trade ride out the whole week. Boy, I would have been profitable, boy. My little slow ab, I keep getting in and out of the trade thinking, what do you even be thinking? I don't even know. Like, I be hopping in and out of the trade just like I'm scalping or something. But I'm supposed to be like like holding it. Not even a whole day, but like supposed to be holding it. Like, and I'm holding my, as you can see, I'll hold my trades, but not enough for me to not keep hopping in and out because I'm seeing a whole different trend. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is like disappointing me right now. I'm looking at a whole reaction. I'm making a whole reaction to how I traded last week. Like, this really looked like a toilet bowl of tissue. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really did a terrible job of last week. Oh my God, why would they go to Euro USD? Let's check this out while I'm right here. I didn't just jump from 1 to 1. You feel what I'm saying? Stupid. Look at this. Look at this. I made this a win. Look at that. Look at that. But I don't like trading Euro USD and GDP USD at the same time. Why? Because I tend to mess up, and it's not a good look for me. But you can see this. Oh my God, bro. Look at this, bro. If I just knew how to hold the trade, to not be so indecisive, go with the flow, man. Look, it's like I can damn near cry because it's so crazy how it really can do that though. Like, it can deceive you. Like, it really can fucking deceive you. Stab you right in the back. Like, yeah, come on. I got you right now. Come back next week. Actually, no, it don't even be like that. It'd be like, yeah, I'm about to come right now. I'm explaining what the market to do. This is me talking to the market. This is how the market to do you. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, you can hang out with us. And then you come in, you hanging out with them, and then like they just fucking leave. They done already fucking failed through the other party. What the fuck? And you still at the party one? Fuck is you doing? Man, you gotta be up on the markets, you feel me? I ain't trying to make this video super long, but I'm just saying, if I just held that and been a lot more smarter with my decision, I could have just capitalized with alpha from fucking right here to all the way down here. But again, it's a learning lesson. Rookie. It's fucking terrible, bro. As you can see, it's still lower than this candle. We're on a 15-minute time frame, so let's go ahead and get ready to cut that video short. You feel what I'm saying? Man, I'm just saying, like, as you can see, like, if I just would have held this just a little longer, maybe I should get in this trade. I'm thinking next week I have to just try it next week. I want to try it right now, but I don't. Just because I looked at Euro USD, I want to try it right now, but I don't think it's a good idea. I feel like it's going to come back and retest right here before it does anything. It may not even retest right here. I just feel like it's going to come rather right here or right here. Maybe right here. It's going to retest before it continues down. I don't even feel like getting in and being disappointed today. That's how good of a day I'm having. And I'm not even trading, I'm having a decent day. You feel me? I wish I was at the shop cutting right now, but I'm not. I'm trying to work at home on a computer and shit, having a decent day. But I can't. Cause I'm not scared. But I don't want to be disappointed right now, man. Markets can disappoint you. Markets can disappoint you. It can disappoint you. So you have to make sure if you're gonna get in, make sure you look at all the time frames. Make sure you're confident about your decision. Make sure you know that this is the decision you want to make. This is what you see. The direction is going in this direction. You're not misleading yourself. You've looked at all of the time frames to make sure that it's positively going in this direction. And before you make that trade, make sure that you're positively for sure know this is what you want to do. Especially if you're in a live account. Because as you can see right here, that we are live. It's Monday, so you can see right here that it's making this a double, not even a double top, a double bottom, but this is higher than this low, so that still be a higher low. but then this lower is lower than this. So the question is it going to retest or is it going to continue down? I don't even want to make that decision. All I can do is really just sit and wait and be patient. Because again, this is a dirty game. This is a tricky game. You have to be you have to watch your back at all times. Have to stay alert at all times because it can deceive you. You feel me? Look at this 5-minute time frame. Look at this fucking trend. You see? So yesterday I was about right here. It double stayed on top right here. I'm like, okay. Oh, it's juggling. It looks like it's just gonna retest up here and then it's gonna go right here. That's why I didn't get in, because I'm like, okay, it looks like it's gonna retest. And as you can see, it retested all right, retested right there, and it just fucking plummeted through the toilet. Like, yeah, it retested all right, but blah. And I could be wrong right here, because even if I was wrong, I would have been so disappointed. Why? Because it didn't even go in your direction. You would have got in too early, because it's gonna retest sometime this week, whether it's later on today or tomorrow. It's gonna retest up here. Rather right here or up to this line. It's going to retest. But I would have got in too early if I got in right now. I know that for a fact. One thing that I do know is that I'm famous for getting in too early, which I have to work on. And yeah, it's going to be getting worked on starting today. Starting last week, starting today. And it's just going to keep continuing. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. And as of right now, it don't even look like it's going to retest. It looks like it's going to continue to plummet down. But I'm going to go give it a break right now because I can't really do much besides keep watching it and pissing myself off about this bullshit that I didn't get in. But yeah, I'm just going to give it a break and I'm going to finish doing what I got to do. You feel me? And then I'm going to be back on it tonight, later on, or even tomorrow maybe, just to see what, just check up on it. I'm going to for sure be back tomorrow, but I'm going to be back probably later on today or something, just to check, just to make sure that, it did continue to go in the direction. So about time that I'm ready to get in and see where it's going, and it should be going in the, direction that I want it to go in, you feel what I'm saying? So either way it go, that's it for right now. That's it for today. Let's go ahead and clear this little take profit and stop loss out too, because I don't even keep looking at it. Let me go ahead and zoom in 5 minutes. Let me show y'all what that look like if I would have got in out there, motherfucker. You feel me? Because it did plummet down after the fact. You feel me? Look, you feel what I'm saying? So right here, I lost some cheese. You feel what I'm saying? It crossed back up and it stopped me out. You feel what I'm saying? I got in too early. You feel me? You crack into this week. Look at that motherfucker. So last week it transferred. Man, y'all better learn something, dog. You better get the fuck out of here, bro. Let me get this out of here. Do I want to get that? Do I want to keep that? I don't watch back on my other videos. I'll watch back on that. See what I did wrong. That's some bullshit. As you can see, again, 15-minute time frame. It don't even look like it want to finish that. Zoom it out a little bit. Boom, boom, pow. Chicken jockey style. Ooh wee. Oh yeah, I want to tell y'all too, if y'all not in on them NFTs, digital assets, y'all boys, girls, myself, y'all better stay tuned in on them NFTs. Go to OpenSea. I'm not really for sure about the other NFT site that you buy NFTs from, but again, make sure you stay tuned on them NFTs. I have been in that area for a couple months now as well, learning from the best of the best. Not even learning from the best of the best because I ain't about no courses or nothing, but what the best of that YouTube offers that knows about the space more than I do. I appreciate those guys. Shout out to them NFT gurus out there. But hell yeah, like y'all better get in on them NFT digital assets. You feel what I'm saying? I have to cop me a couple. It's official. Your boy, Trade Boy, collection owner. You feel what I'm saying? Forex going up. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue to help push that product as well with the NFTs, and as well as my NFT with the Trade Boy collection. So I have other ones as well. I have not created one, but I have others that I have purchased, which is cool. But yeah, y'all should get in on it for sure. Do your research on it for sure before you sit there and get in and spend any money, because there are frauds and there are scams that goes on in the Discord. That's the Discord is like a community that you can, like, it's an app that you can download in the App Store, but it's kind of like a Discord is kind of like a community and or like a family type of oriented type of situation where y'all just kind of talk about business or anything y'all want to inside of the Telegram and or like conversation. So yeah, the other day it was a big scam. Well, one of the YouTubers that I watched, Spencer, he created this video and he was talking about one of the NFT scams that happened over the weekend, and it's huge because I remember that the release just happened and they fucking sold out millions of dollars in like fucking seconds, like of the fucking release. So that NFT was huge. The Meta card, if anybody's up on it, go check that out. Like, it's huge. Like, somebody got them in a Discord, so make sure you watching out for those on the Discord and or on the OpenSea app. And on the OpenSea website, like they have fake NFTs that's like replicas that look just like them, but you have to do your research on to make sure the floor price is right. Make sure that you watching the trade value, the volume. Make sure you looking at the how much you're going for. Make sure just make sure you look at everything. Do your research before you just sit there and invest into the NFT space. But it for sure is the wave, especially with the metaverse coming up and rising with the Web3 and stuff. You for sure, I ain't gonna say it's super early, but you want to get in on the early investment. So either way it go, yeah, we're just gonna keep going up and learning these investment side hustles / activities that we just like to do each and every day. We're gonna keep going up. I hope everybody having a beautiful day and keep going in life, succeeding. And till next time, hope y'all have a beautiful one. Let's get it. Lulu.